Okay, sixth grade, now we have all of our verbs. Let's look at this again. We're looking at these bold-faced words. Do you remember what we did when we were writing our sentences and we came up with a word order that told us what order really would help us figure out what these different words were doing in the sentence? Okay, so let's look right here. We know that all of these that we have right here, these are all action verbs. So we know because they are action verbs, they might have a direct object, might have an indirect object. Certainly any verb could have an adverb. Let's look closely here. So if John received what? John received what? He received a trophy. So what do we have right here when we're talking about that trophy? Do we have some kind of a direct object? We do. So let's write direct object right above the word trophy. It's the action of that verb is transferred to trophy. That's our direct object. And because it has a direct object, it makes it a transitive verb. So we're going to write trans over here. All right, let's look over here. The judges gave him a check for $100. Well, first things first, we have a prepositional phrase for $100, put parentheses around that. Now, we have two words in bold. What was given? Gave what? Well, gave what? Gave a check. That's directly affected. The action of the verb is transferred directly to check. So what does that mean? The word check is probably here. Well, that means the word check is the direct object. Well, who got the check? We now have another option here. Who got that check? Him. Him is the indirect object. Either way, when we look at this sentence, because it has a direct object, we automatically can write it's transitive. It's transferring the action of the verb to the direct object and then indirectly over here to him. And you are welcome to draw the arrows. This won't let me draw an arrow right now. Number 3, the contestants all played well. Played what? Well does not answer the question what. Played what? Well does not answer the question what. It answers the question how. How did they play? Do you remember what kind of a word answers the question how? An adverb. That's right. It's an adverb. So we're going to label this ADV. It's an adverb. And because there is no direct object here, we're going to label this one intransitive. Intransitive. Number 4, Thomas won a silver plate in a different competition. Oh, I could see a place for parentheses in a different competition. But over here, what did Thomas win? He won what? He won what? Oh, there it is. He won a plate. So we do indeed have a direct object. Do we have an indirect object? Nope. That would be located between the direct object and the verb. We just have adjectives. So we do definitely have a direct object. So that makes this particular bold-faced word, makes this verb transitive. All right, let's go a little bit faster. Number 5, Kim gave Mariel some good advice about the contest. Well, here we go. About the contest, prepositional phrase, put parentheses around it. Let's look. What did Kim give? She gave what? She gave what? Well, she gave advice. Advice is our direct object. Who got the advice? Who got the advice? The indirect object is Mariel. Mariel. She is the one who indirectly gets the action from the verb. And do we have a direct object? We certainly do. That makes this transitive. Now, number 6, she told Mariel the judge's preferences. She told what? She told what? She told preferences. And to whom did she tell the preferences? Mariel. That makes Mariel our indirect object. Again, she's a professional indirect object. Oh, but let's get serious here. So if we have a direct object, that makes our verb transitive. Let's look at number 7. The operator gave students complete instructions. What did the operator give? He gave what? Gave what? Instructions. So instructions is our direct object. And who got those instructions, or what got the instructions? Those brilliant students. Indirect object right here. In students. Indirect object right there. Do we have a direct object? Yep. The action of the verb is indeed transferred to a direct object. It is a transitive verb. All right, Nikki arrived late for the movie. Prepositional phrase for the movie. Arrived late. Arrived late. She arrived what? No, it doesn't answer what. It answers when. So that makes late an adverb. Do we have a direct object? Is the action of the verb transferred to a direct object? No. We have an intransitive verb. Okay, you got it? You getting it? Yeah? All right, let's look at number 9. On number 9, you can't see the subject because it's you understood. Oh, that's right. Remember with the puppy, we say sit. You understood is the subject. Alrighty, you understood. Give the ticket to the usher. Oh, we have another prepositional phrase, to the usher. Give the ticket. Give what? Give what? The ticket. The ticket. So ticket is our direct object. Do we have an indirect object in here? Nope. So we don't have that, but we do have the action of the verb transferred to the ticket. We have a direct object, so we have a transitive verb. Last one. Remember, this is a question, so we rearrange it into a statement. You did have what for dinner? For dinner is a prepositional phrase. You is our subject. Did have is our verb. You did have what? What did you have? Oh, isn't that the funniest thing? It's the word what. That is our direct object. We do have a direct object, and therefore we do have a transitive verb. You are so amazing, 6th grade. Great job.